Mad at the world. Welcome back, baby. Back by myself in my old studio. Haven't seen this place in a minute. My job has been crazy, but still been trying to throw one at you guys every week or so. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching or listening, if you caught the last episode, you know that I had my very first guest, my friend Maya, damn homie, on the cast. It was fun. I got a lot of feedback from it. A lot of people can't believe the audacity of her trying to make 20 grand a week, doing what she does on OnlyFans, wow, how dare she, right? Meanwhile, these motherfuckers making 20 grand every fucking 8 months, if that. Not saying I'm on anybody's side. I mean, obviously, I do respect the hustle, whatever that may be. But, yeah, man, if you haven't seen that episode, go watch that. That shit was very good and very telling on how to date a girl who does OnlyFans, number one, if you're even thinking about that, right? Or how to, be strong as far as secure enough to date someone who gets a lot of attention, even if they're not selling pixelated content of their asshole online. Either way, it was a good show, and I want to thank her once again. She's not going to be the last guest, bro. That show was fun. I'm going to have a couple more guests. It's Christmas time. I love this time of year. I've been killing it at work, stacking up the bread and also blowing it on a bunch of gifts for myself and others and vacays and all this other stuff. It's what you got to do, man. You got to fucking really treat yourself. You got to really enjoy the fruits of your labor, because if not, then what the fuck? What are you doing? I mean, yeah, good, save and definitely invest, but also treat yourself. Give a good 20% of what you make to yourself, as far as booking a trip for 2 months from now, stuff like that, man. You got to travel with this shit, bro. I've been really motivated lately. I've been jacked up on Andrew Tate clips. Shout out to the Top G. You know what I'm saying? Just Grant Cardone talking about if you make $400,000 a year, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, I feel that. You know what? I feel that. I don't make 400 grand a year, and I was not offended by that. And if you were a Grant Cardone, the 10x guy, the 10x real guy, if you were offended by him saying that if you make less than 400,000 a year, then you should be ashamed as a father, as a fucking husband, and all that stuff, then yeah, he's not really talking to you. Because you obviously don't make even close to 400,000. Me, on the other hand, I make just to give you guys a little taste. Because if you know me, you know that I wasn't born with it. I didn't grow up with it. No trust funds or nothing. So when I get money, I like showing it a little bit, as far as to motivate others who are have-nots like me. But I never give an exact number, because I do other things. You got to have like 3 sources of income nowadays. For a long time, you've had to have 3 sources of income. So I can't really disclose exactly all the other stuff that I get. But I give you a little clue, a little taste, a little tidbit. Yes, I make close to 200 a year. I make around that. Where did this go? I don't know. I can't take out 200,000 right now. In cash, no, but I've seen it. I stack up my checks. This is a new thing I've been doing too. I should have been done this. I stack up my checks and just like, all right, 4, 3, 5, 2, 5, and I add them up. And I'm like, all right. So in the past 2 months, I've made $25,000. Where is it? And if I can't answer that, if I start like, all right, so mine is the rent, blah blah blah. I look at myself, okay, I bought a couple chains. You got to see where your money goes, man. But that Grant Cardone statement, everybody's like kind of like mad at him. And I say everybody loosely. Obviously, it's just the bitches and winos who fucking are mad at that statement. I'm not. I get where he was coming from. Thanks, Cardone. I know you know what you're talking about. You know why? Because I'm chilling on the beach sometimes at Hollover Beach, and I see a fucking helicopter flying over me, and under it says Cardone Enterprises, or it says 10X, which is his company, his rule. Flying right over me. Oh, that guy has his own helicopter. Cool. He's just flying up and down South Beach. He knows what he's talking about. I drive by his enterprise his headquarters all day, every day, over here in Aventura. I see it. He knows what he's talking about. He's not talking to Joe Schmoes making 30,000 who just don't have that thought process of wanting to become rich. Because it's a big difference. You have people who feel rich with their families and all that stuff, but nowadays it's an accumulating pressure to become more wealthy monetarily. Monetarily. You have to have more money is what I'm saying. I love when I try to sound smart and I fucking use words and I mispronounce words or I leave off a couple letters from a word. If I was doing a TED Talk, I'd say, hey, cut that out and put the right word, the way you say it, monetarily, right? But anyways, it's either that or people really accustom themselves to what they have and are content with just having their family, which it's a big thing too. You're rich in that manner. Yes, sure, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, no, you're not. At the same time, you feel that emptiness, don't you? At the same time, it bothers you, doesn't it? That you make this salary that's barely enough. That you go out just because you have to go out every week with the fam. And you feel a little guilty about overspending for that night. Right? I don't want to feel guilty about spending on a nice weekend. If I wanted to go pay $300 for dinner for me and my chick, I don't want to feel guilty. If I want to do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I should be able to do that without feeling like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to put in some overtime. No, put in overtime anyways. Make more sources of income. Be an example for your children. Don't feel the guilt. Become wealthier. Now I say that, and I don't judge anybody who's not making bread. I don't. I motivate for myself. I mean, I don't have any kids, yet, but I make it for myself, and I have a pretty damn good time. But it's also like these other guys, like Grant Cardone's and the Andrew Tates. I kind of almost, you know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret now. I kind of don't want them to motivate people. I kind of wish that they didn't motivate people at all. And with Andrew Tate, it's a little different because the media canceled him, right? Quote unquote canceled. So now only that kind of narrowed down the target audience of people who know that he shouldn't have been canceled, that he's not the fucking worst guy on the internet by far. If anything, he's one of the good ones. When Instagram banned Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson, who's like a religious ass, older, brilliant Harvard scholar type professor dude, when they banned those two together, I was like, oh, yeah, no, you guys are bullshit. Oh, all right. I get it. You guys just don't want people to free think and have other opinions outside, because those are two good guys. But here's why I don't want them to motivate. Jordan Peterson, yeah, I like everything he says, for the most part. Because if everyone thought big, the world would be a small place. And then the way that I've learned to think big lately, or not lately, but like in the past, whatever, since I became free from that cubicle mentality, as I like to call it, 2016 or so, right? For 7 years, 6, 7 years. Then that mentality, now I'm even more competing with other douchebags. Now you're going to have half of them who think that they want to think big and do what it takes to become wealthier, which it takes a lot. And it takes a lot of closing your heart. It takes a lot of, uh, dare I say it, selfishness. It takes a lot. A lot of people can't do that. So they fall off eventually, but they're in the way still. Even them being in the way upsets me. It's like, all right, come in, see that this isn't for you, or try to change it, try to fucking create the new iPhone about it, and see if you could do it righteously, blah, blah, blah. All right, now you see that's not possible. All right, get the fuck out of the way. But then the other half of the people are, and they become a competition. I'm not going to lie. Is there enough money for everyone? Yes, at the same time. But it's almost like that inflation type of theory. That if everyone thought big, the world would be a small place. If everyone had money, if everyone made $400,000 a year, then things would cost $400,000, equivalent to people having $400,000 a year, and I don't want that. Motherfuckers already had a goddamn head start. Then when I finally cracked the code here and there on little things where I'm steadily and sufficiently making mines. And reaching another plateau, motherfuckers is gonna be all enlightened to do the same thing. Get the fuck out of here. But whatever. We all gotta eat. But if you're content with your life and your family and all this other stuff, then yeah. Stay there. Just stay there. Stay put. Work for a company for fucking 20, 30, 40 years. Hopefully you get to retire with them. You ever heard those stories of people who get fired right before they get retired, or like they get laid off because the company's like kind of tanking, and they let go of the guys who, or the people who've been working there forever, who really have gotten edged out long time ago as far as their position, because there's new people and there's new technology, and they have like people, oh, well, yeah, let's let Margaret put files in the file cabinet and say she's bookkeeping. Like, yeah, but sir, we have databases in Excel for that. Yeah, I know, but what are you going to do? Fire her? She's 32 years in. Yes, but sir, she still thinks that we have floppy disk. We have to fire her. No, we can't. She's been with the company too long. Just let her fill the file cabinets, okay? She's bookkeeper. What? Bookkeeping making $45,000 a year? That's, sir, do what I say. Okay. Hi, Margaret. Large Marge, they call her behind her back because she gained a couple pounds. And then guess what? After a while, that company starts to decline. And Large Marge has 1 year left till retirement, till she collects her pension, and she's gone. Large Marge was let go by the one in charge. Then what? She's on unemployment, no longer large, because she lost weight from not being able to eat, because she only makes $550 a fucking every 2 weeks off unemployment. And you think her kids got money? Her kids don't got money. Her kids are barely feeding themselves and their kids. So then Marge moves in with one of her fucking deadbeat kids, just so she could help raise the kids and take up a room in the house and go on vacations once a year with them, so she could watch the stroller and the stuff while the kids go on the roller coasters. But all the while thinking, damn, I could have had my pension and I was just let go of that job just like that. It's a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare. Give your best years and your best work ethic to yourself. Invest it in yourself. You see, I don't like motivating people too much. But if you're listening to me, that means that we are the ones. You're my target audience. You weren't just looking at me to, well, maybe a couple of you are, to hate on me or whatever, to be like, oh, this fucking guy's not funny, or look at him, he's fucking, what's he talking about? He's so annoying, he's so arrogant. But if you're not, if you're one of the ones that watch me, because you genuinely want to keep up with how I'm doing and my career, and maybe I even give you a fucking little laugh here and there. Thank you. And this is what I want to tell you. Make the bag. It's all about the bag. Don't feel bad about making the bag. Don't have any reservations about making the bag. Get out that cubicle mentality. There's other things. You heard of quiet quitting, right? I've talked about quiet quitting here before. I mastered quiet quitting. I started quiet quitting, where you don't get mad at anything at your job anymore because you're using company time to advance yourself, your knowledge and yourself, whether that be going to school when you get out of work, whether that be at work fucking working on your website to e-commerce shit or investing in stocks on Robinhood or learning more shit about that, like, and then your boss comes, or no, remember, we don't say your boss, you're your boss, right? You're your boss. The supervisor or the manager of the company comes over you and says, hey, fucking, did you get this done? I thought I told you to get this done. Actually, no, you didn't. You didn't tell me, but I'll get it done. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you need to get it done when I get it done. But I don't need it done. I need it done. Okay. You go, yeah, okay. I get it done. And that's it. Quiet quitting right there. You didn't let it get to you. Just get it done real quick. It's probably some stupidity or some shit. That's why people don't like me, man, because, listen, I know I'm borderline arrogant, okay? Now, here's the reason for that. Because I have to be overly confident about myself and my skills and my everything about me, about my life, about my looks, about everything. You know why? Because for a long time when I was younger, a lot of people would tell me otherwise. And I'm just here like, unsure of myself. Here's this fucking kid, grew up a have-not, no father figure, 24/7 working mother. I was looking for some type of validation or some type of like guidance, if you will. And you know what happens when you are that, especially as a male figure? I'm sure females have their own struggle when it comes to that, of older people or mentally sharper people taking advantage of their timidness. Let's call it timidness. Why not? I was never bullied like that or whatever the fuck, blah, blah, blah. But I was looking for guidance and timid in that way, that I wasn't sure of myself. People would talk or just tell you everything negative about you. Any little thing. Sometimes, most of the times, it's things that they feel negative about themselves that they portray on you. And when you're in that level of impressionability, right? You believe them. You believe that that's what you are. No. After a while, you just like, you start realizing, wait, who's talking? Who's telling me this? And then you look at them and they're just some fucking slob, or they're just some fucking midget. I'm not trying to hate on midgets or sorry, little person or short, or they're just somebody who's like, if you were to compare yourself to them really, like, and you're not you'd be like, oh yeah, I would choose this, me, my body, my life, my looks, my everything over this person any fucking day. People who have less than you always trying to talk down on you. And they're already under you. But when you're impressionable and timid, you fucking believe that. And I believed it way too much for way too long in my youth. To the point where, that's it. Mid-teens, 15, 16, I'm dying to be a man. I'm always the youngest one in my fucking crew of misfits and have-nots and knuckleheads. I want to be a man. So, I take it into my own hands. Money's not even a fucking thing in my head at this point. All that's in my head is confidence, is strength, is passion. To carry myself and build my strong character. And then you mix that in with a bunch of betrayal from so-called friends, from heartache, from girls who's supposed to love me, with mommy issues, with daddy issues, with fucking with a drinking problem, with the later drug but fun problem at times. What do you get? I'm surprised. This guy, because listen, people think I'm arrogant just based off of not knowing me. But at the same time, they also never see me broke. They always see me doing some fly shit. Have like 8 cars a year, 8 different cars a year. I've owned 5 Mercedes. I've owned, I always looking fly. Always have a gorgeous female by my side who I don't have to pay for, but pay for to do things, So it's like, what am I really doing wrong? Nothing. It's just goes back to the same thing of them trying to portray their negativity and insecurities on me. And more than half the time, I ain't even arrogant with them. I'm just trying to be like this. I'm just trying to cover up all that other stuff that I told you from before with this chiseled, golden body armor of confidence that I built and fucking shined throughout the years. Shit wasn't easy. Even this, what you consider arrogant and annoying sometimes, I know it can be, but it doesn't matter. It attracts the right people. It attracts the genuine people that I like to be around anyways. I don't need any more betrayal. I don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. Only thing you need is God, your mother, your father, if they're good people, and yourself, really. I mean, you're my target audience. I only let you guys know this. I don't. The rest of y'all motherfuckers that be hating, stick to whatever you're doing. You know what you're doing. Good job. Keep it up. I'll be looking good, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I'll be looking good, and I'm only going to get better in all aspects. I got a fucking nice haircut. I finally let another barber touch my head. Pause. Wow. Give me a haircut the other day. First time in like over a year since I've been cutting my own hair. I've been fading my own hair. Just in case y'all didn't know, I fade my own hair. Like all those other episodes you see me faded up, fucking looking airbrushed in the face. That's me, baby. You better believe it. Huh? Yeah. But I realized what I don't miss about getting a haircut from a guy or another barber. The way that they just grab my head and just have their hands just their paws all on my face. Vom, vom, vom. Like literally this man's hand was on my face like this as he's lining me up. And then they do that thing where they just rest your head and tilt it back on their chest and look down on you like that while they line you up. And then you're just looking up and you kind of make eye contact for a second, and it's just a very intimate position. I don't like it. And he's looking down at me and I'm looking up at him like that. Thank you for making me look sexy. And he's looking down like, yeah, sure, no problem. I don't like that. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. Even though, I'm not going to lie, he had me looking he got me looking fresh. I mean, look at this. This is dope. It's dope. If you're looking at this, I only do the YouTube anyways, but If you're listening to this, just audio, I look fresh as shit. Now here's what kind of pissed me off though. When I get home later, and my chick is like, "Oh my god, look, your hair looks different," and I say, "Yeah, look the guy at work." Because my job, I don't know if you know, I work at the Wolf of Wall Street. They brought barbers, they brought masseuse. It's a big time in my job where we don't leave. I'm not fucking leaving. Like one of those times, I'm not fucking leaving. And then we just all make a bunch of money, make a bunch of mess. Paper everywhere, fucking no drugs. At least not with them. It's a recovery-based type of fucking office, which is cool. But yeah, man. Then my chick says, "Wow, it looks great. It looks," and just to fuck with her, I was like, "Oh yeah, better than the way I do it." And she said, "Yeah, of course, because it's professional and someone else did it." Hey, man. Hey, let me stop it right there. Wrong thing to say. Wrong thing to say. But I remember back in the day, like when I would rather like cheat on my girl than cheat on my barber. Most men are like this for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it's because barbers help you get hoes, technically, right? Barbers help you get girls. They're just making you sexy. But and then not every barber is the same. It's just weird. But then when I started doing it myself, now it feels like I'm cheating on myself. And when she says things like that to me, not only does it, I felt good because it came out good, but I was hoping she'd say, no, not really. It looks great. You do it great too. It just would have been cool. It's nice that you just got, changed different. Even her stumbling like that, I would have known what she meant. But just lie to me. Huh? Lie to me. Tell me, no, babe, no, it just looks different good. But you're still the man. You still do it great. The fact that you even know how to fade your own hair because of the pandemic, had to do it, it's still way better than any haircut that another barber could give you. Still love you, baby. You say something like that to me, guess what? Still love you, babe. Let's go out to eat. Where you want to go? STK? Make the Rezzies. Morton's? Dress up. Put on the pink panties. But no, she didn't. She said, yeah, because, he's professional and blah, blah. Is he Dominican? She said, is he Dominican? Oh, my God, dude. She put a nationality to the better fucking haircut. She put a nationality to it. She put a nationality to the better haircut than me. Oh, God. Needless to say, I don't want any compliments from her about my haircuts anymore, right? Because now I know she's lying about when I give myself a haircut. Even if she's not lying, I know that she thinks, yeah, it's nice, babe, but it could be better if a Dominican did it. Dagger. Dagger. Dagger to the back. It's called betrayal. But anyways. It's not a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal, I guess. Whatever. We're arguing now, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you. Anyways. I feel good, damn it. I'm really happy. I'm winding down this Miami life. Miami's been so good to me as far as the land and everything that I'm able to do, and friendships that I'm able to establish, and work that I've been able to do, the money I've been able to make, the life I've been able to sustain. But it's coming to, it's winding down to a not an end, but a side hustle. Miami is now going to be my side chick. LA is going to be my new headquarters. I don't dare say wifey because nobody can wife LA. LA uses you. LA decides if it wants to wife you. Not the other way around, jerk. Prick. No. LA's very unforgiving. You think Miami's unforgiving? I mean, Miami is. But at the end of the day, it's conquerable. LA's not conquerable like that. To nobody. Even if you were Will Smith, smack the wrong motherfucker and you're done too. Then you got to make slave movies to try to gain people's favor again. Nobody wifes LA. LA wifes you. For how long? Who knows? as long as LA wants. But even still, I'm excited about it. In a scared way, I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about it. When am I moving? Soon, very soon. I move when I move. Either way, I still have a place over here. I have to come back every few months to handle some business that I have to, continue doing over here. But for the most part, LA is gonna be my headquarters. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna rep Miami hard as hard as I can. With Miami, I have a love-hate relationship with a lot of people here. On the one hand, I love them and I want to make sure, I wish them nothing but the best and success. To those who that I really know are serious about their craft when it comes to comedy or whatever business they're in the industry. But on the other hand, I resent them for what I resent them for. I just resent them for not being a good friend to me as I felt that I was to them. I'm very unforgiving, bro. I'm very fucking unforgiving, but this isn't a fucking therapy session. What I'm saying is that one day I won't be resentful anymore. One day time heals all, right? So time will heal all. I won't be the same type of friend that I was to people, but I'll be a friend in the way of still rooting for them publicly and cordial with them privately. But am I inviting them to the barbecues when I have a fucking mansion overlooking LA's landscape over there in Calabasas and Hidden Hills? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to be there fucking barbecuing it up with my new friends fucking Kid Cudi. I'm going to pass some fucking burgers to motherfucking that Wednesday chick, that Spanish girl, Tega. She's going to be at my parties. I'm going to hand the fucking Corona to goddamn Aquaman. Jason Momoa. He's going to be at my parties for some reason too, without his shirt. For some reason. Dude's always fucking hot. Never has his shirt on. Here you go, Jason Momoa. Have a fucking Corona, man. Put on a shirt, please. My wife's walking around. Fucking have a nice. I'm gonna have a wife with a fucking prenup. That's is gonna be my life. I'm gonna have all this fucking these things. I'm gonna be happy. My mom's gonna have her own wing of the house. I'm not even gonna know if she's gonna be if she's there or not. I have to order a beverage with a walkie-talkie like Drake. It's my life. Only few people here in Miami are gonna be invited out to the fucking Casa Ledine. Huh? Chateau Le Tarantino. Huh? Only a few. Not out of spite, not out of revenge. No, I still root for you. But you were never nice to me. What am I supposed to do? I can't like people who don't like me no more. Even no matter how much I want to like you, if you don't like me because some people that you fuck with don't like me for whatever fucking trivial reason, and then you say, oh, well, now I can't really like you. Like, I like you, when we're together. Hey, what's up? Yeah. All right, yeah, I like you too like that, but also fuck you too, Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm going to have more money than all of you combined. So who's really the loser in this scenario? A bunch of people who swear I have a bad reputation, or the one person with the character strong enough to achieve what y'all couldn't together? Well, who's wrong in that? I don't know. Try to be friends with people so much. It's enough. You can't be friends with people who don't want to be friends with you. That's it. You can't try any harder than what you try. Point blank, period. You cannot try any more or any harder. I don't know. Reminds me of that Kanye shit. The rap game is kind of crazy right now. You seen this fucking shit with everything in the rap game? It's just crazy. But I love that line he says. No matter how crazy Kanye got an anti-Semitic, I always college dropout. Yeah, it's fucking. Some say he arrogant. Can y'all blame him? It was straight embarrassing how y'all played him. Yeah, I feel that line 1,000%. It's come to the point now where people pretend to fuck with me, but they don't. How do I know they don't? They don't help me. I'm done helping. I don't help anybody, and they don't help me. They pretend to fuck with me. Let's be cordial. Fine. All right, fine. I'm still good. You know that. People know that. People know that I'm still good. But when I come back in my greatness, stay good over there. I'm going to build greatness over here with the proper people, with the true ambassadors of what I feel Miami's potential could be. Because they don't got it right half the time. They don't got it right, but it's fine. What are you going to do? I ain't going to be no fucking hater. Do you? Do you think? But there'll be a time. I promise you that, my friend. I promise you that. We're going to be a real contender. A real contender. Not just an ass-kissing fucking ally to out-of-towners and fucking people with hollow clout. Damn, I'm spitting bars today. I'm spitting bars. Anyways, the rap game, man. The fucking Tory Lanez trial. Now the Meg Thee Stallion's bodyguard is fucking missing or some shit before he's supposed to testify. That shit's crazy, man. I've said it on the story. I know she's lying. I've been in a situation like that where a girl lied on me to protect her best friend. Her best friend hit her. This was like in 6th grade or whatever the fuck. But still resonates with me heavy. Like I still see, and it affected me hard. Like I'm new to New York City, and I'm hanging out with a couple girls and a couple new people that I thought were trying to embrace me and be nice to me. One of the girls hits the girl that I like in the arm while we're playing basketball, makes her bleed. She's like, I'm going to tell on you, Allison. I still remember their fucking name, Allison and Jasmine. Fuck both of them. Fuck anyone named Allison and Jasmine. Anyways, and then we get to the line. Allison gives Jasmine a fucking puppy eyes. Like, please don't tell on me. And then she looks at her. She's like, all right, fine. Yeah, I'm telling on you. Turns to me and says, Dean. I'm like, what? Me? Fucking teachers come. I get sent to the fucking principal's office. The girl's parents come. Fucking Dad's looking like a 8 foot tall ball player, looking like he wants to fucking kill me. It was like a mixed couple, black and white, whatever, black and Hispanic girl. Vice Prince, nobody believes me. I'm living with my grandfather at the time. Even that motherfucker doesn't believe me. Vice principal, I wish you didn't do it, but you did. I was like, I didn't do it. I wish you didn't do it, but you did. I wish you. He just kept repeating that. I wish you didn't do it, but you did. Fucking cocksucker. And not in a gay way, too. I don't want you to enjoy the cock that's you're sucking. The only one who believed me was my mom. Shout out to my mommy. And she kept that story. I had to see these people. Then my life was shit. Imagine, I just moved up to New York. I'm in a new place in Queens. That was PS 117, Jamaica, Queens. And now the dudes who like the girl that I supposedly hit are fucking trying to bully me, pushing my head every time they pass my desk. 3 of them. Just, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is going to be a shit time. Didn't even want to move up to fucking New York. And I had to fucking see these people for the rest of the year. Now I live here. What am I do? Change schools? It's a fucking public school to begin with. You just have to deal with it. Two years later, that same chick fucking was liked one of my friends in the 8th grade, and I was like, oh fuck that bitch, and he liked her, so they kind of like went out, and she was like, we all hung out one day, and I was like, hey, yeah, so I had to do it. I said, yeah, remember, hey Jasmine, remember when you lied and said that I hit you? I said it in front of my homeboy that she was vibing with, and she was like, laughed. And my homeboy was like, what is he talking about? He's like, no, nothing. No, the time that he hit me and stuff, it was so long ago. I said, I hit you. You know damn well that shit was Allison. She still kept up the lie. She kept it up so long in her head that it became a funny lie to her. That's why I don't trust Meg, dude. Not because I'm biased because of my situation, but because I know how shit like that unfolds. Now, add alcohol, add jealousy, add fucking grief that they were going through at that pool party. The girl's mom died. I get it. She's grieving and she became an alcoholic and she's at Kylie Jenner's house. I get it. But I don't believe that Tori shot her. Anyways. Well, that's the end of the episode. Camera battery just died. I'll see y'all next time, man. This was a good talk. Peace. Mad at the world. Go Bills.